Hi boys and girls, happy Monday. So today what we're going to do is we're going to learn the letter F. And when you make the letter F sound, it goes f, f, f. So your bottom lip is hitting the top teeth and going f, f, frog, Friday. And you'll feel the motion and hearing that sound when you make the letter F. For flower, and I think you get to make a flower garden this week, or a bug garden. Okay, so in your F package you of course have this sheet and you get to color it whatever you like, and remember it's your cover page to your letter F activities. And then the 4-year-olds have their getting ready page, and remember to slip this in to your protective pouch so you can use your whiteboard marker and trace over top of the practice. And then when you're done, you can slip it out, and then you can actually use your pencil and follow along, always starting at the dots. This one down here, just start at the dot and go over all the way to the start, and you can't lift your pencil up the whole time. So when you're writing your letter F, you are going, number 1, you're going your big stick down, and then you're adding your 2 friends coming out. Your little F, you're making an upside down umbrella and adding a friend across. I'll show you on the whiteboard. Then the 4-year-olds also have the secret letter page, and you're taking your crayon, whatever crayon you'd like to use, and you're coloring nicely all the letter F's that you see. I also will share this one on Facebook, so if the 3-year-olds or anyone else that would like to practice this sheet, it will be on the Facebook page as well. And then when you finish, you always have your letter F book that you get to make with mom and dad, and you practice your letter F's, and you think of as many words as you can that start with the letter F, and you'll think of some when I read you the story today. And then the 3-year-olds have their practice sheet, and you just slip it into your protective pouch. Always start at the top, you go down and add your friends, make your umbrella, and add your friend across. Practice with your big F's and your little F's. If you want to actually do it, 3-year-olds, you can, or you can just keep it in your protective pouch, slip it out, and keep it nice and plain and keep practicing your letter F's. And then the 3 and 4-year-olds both have their bingo dabber sheet. And you can either bingo dab, color, you can put Cheerios, you can put chocolate chips, you could put cucumber slices, you could put cheese, whatever you want. And you are covering all the letter F's on the sheet, and make sure you color your big F as well. You also have an F Day poem, and you've been getting a poem in all of your letter books. And each poem goes with the letter that we're learning. So mom and dad are going to read this too. And what I want you to do, especially the 4-year-olds, what I would like you to do is anytime mom and dad, anytime you hear them say an F word, I want you to raise your hand, and I want, if they can, I would like them to highlight any F word that you raise your hand to. So you're learning more F words and you're listening for more F words. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we are going to read the F book, Fifi, Ferret's Flute. Fifi, Ferret's Flute. And now remember, listen for all the F words that you hear. When Fifi Ferret was 5 years old, her father gave her a flute. Fifi Ferret loved her flute. She played it for her family. She played it in the forest. She played it in fields of flowers. One day, Fifi was playing her flute by the river. Suddenly, the flute fell from Fifi's hand. The flute floated far, far away. Fifi ran after it. The flute floated past Frog, who was catching flies. "Follow that flute," yelled Fifi. The flute floated past Fawn, who was nibbling ferns. Follow that flute, yelled Fifi and Frog. The flute floated past Fox, who was eating figs. Follow that flute, yelled Fifi, Frog, and Fawn. The flute floated past Flamingo, who was fluffing her feathers. Follow that flute, yelled Fifi, Frog, Fawn, and Fox. Fifi, Frog, Fawn, and Fox and Flamingo ran fast, but the flute was floating faster. Oh no, it's floating toward the falls, Fifi cried. Fifi feared her flute would be lost forever. All of a sudden, fish leapt from the water. She grabbed the flute right before it fell down the fall. Fifi was so happy to have her flute back, but Fifi was even happier to have such fabulous friends. Let's see if we can think of everything that starts with the letter F. Does firework start with an F? What about ferret? Fawn? Fox? What about turtle? Does turtle start with an F? What about bunny? Does bunny start with an F? What about flag? So I want you to look at this picture and think of all the letter F words that you see. F is for ferret, F is for flute, F is for flower, feather, and fruit. F is for frog, friend, and french fries. F is for fox and fireflies. Hooray for F, big and small, the most fantastic, fabulous letter of all. So now what I want you to do, boys and girls, is tell mom or dad or brother and sister 3 F words that you learned from this story. Okay, boys and girls, so when you're writing letter F, like I said, you make your big stick down, and then you add your friend going across. 1, 2, and your other friend lands along the dotted lines. So you go down, all the way down, you go across one friend, and your other friend hits the dotted lines. And when you make your little F, if you want to make a dot, that might be easier. And you're going to make an umbrella. Oops. It's like a cane, and then you're adding your friend to go across. So you have your dot down here, and you all the way around and add your friend going across. That is how you make your big F, and that is how you make your little F. That's all I have for you today, boys and girls. And make sure you check out the Facebook page because there will be a ton of letter matching fun activities along with the secret letter page if you would like to do that, if you don't have it already. We'll see you tomorrow.